was dating this really hot girl in 1988. And so I called her and I said, hey, why don't you come over to our friend's apartment and I'm gonna make you dinner. And so I had it all planned out. I brought her over and I made her dinner, which was basically a frozen pizza, but go with me on this. So I made her dinner and I think I had flowers there. And when we got done with dinner, she was sitting on the couch and I got out my guitar and I played this song that I wrote for her. And then I dropped down to a knee, I pulled out a ring and I said, will you be my wife? I'm actually saying to her, like, I'm going fully, I'm going all in with you. Will you go all in with me? And luckily she said yes, which I'm so glad that she did, right? And so we decided from that point on, like, we're gonna be all in. And then we got married. Now imagine if during the marriage ceremony, I said to her and to the preacher, like, okay, here's the deal. Like, I know she's going all in with me, but here's my side. I'm gonna go like most of the way in, but I'm still gonna like hang out with my buddies when I wanna hang out with my buddies, and I'm gonna keep the money that's coming in for me, that's my money. And there's still some other ladies around that I kind of like to have, you know, some conversations with, or to hang out with, or maybe to go on a date with every now and then. Like, how do you think that would work out? If she says she's fully in and I'm like, well, I'm not really fully in, I'm only partially in. Well, I'm challenged by 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 58. When Paul says this, always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord. He's saying this, always give yourself, always go all in when it comes to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor for the Lord is not in vain. You hear what Paul's saying? He's saying when it comes to serving, when it comes to the technical details, the technical serving, the worship leading serving, the preparation for all of it, whatever it is that you're doing, you don't go halfway in, you go all in. And if I was honest with you, I would tell you this, that I see a lot of worship teams and a lot of people on worship and tech teams that aren't fully in. They're just partially in. Like serving, leading worship, running technical details. It's just something that they kind of do, but they're not really into it. They're not really serious about it. They're not all the way in. And it's really connected to a bigger problem. Because typically, if people are not all in with their serving, they're really not all in with Jesus. And so let me ask really the foundational question. When it comes to Christ, are you all in? That's a yes or no question. That's not a, well, I think I'm probably halfway. No, Jesus said either be hot or cold. Are you all in with Him or not? Have you said yes to Him? And if you have, are you all in when it comes to serving? Are you all in when it comes to tithing? Are you all in when it comes to forgiving those that He tells you to forgive, which is everybody, right? Are you connected with Christ? Are you listening to Him? Are you all in? So I'll tell you that Stephanie and I, my wife, have an amazing marriage, and it's because we both decided we're going all in. Listen, the Father decided that He would send the Son, and the Son would go all in. When it comes to your relationship with Christ, He is all in. The question is, are you all in? And when you can get to the place where you say, I'm entirely in, everything that I have belongs to Jesus, I'm all in, that's when worship becomes incredibly powerful. That's when your serving takes great ground. So as you lead this weekend, my hope and prayer is that you lead from a place where you are all in.